that's life together. So I just wanted to get on here and introduce myself for the people that have been showing love and following me. I want to thank you guys. And so, yeah, I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself, a little story time. So, my name is Nija Hill. I live and I was born in the city of Mobile, Alabama. And I recently started this podcast as one of the coping mechanisms that I kind of use in grieving. So on September the 6th of 2021, I lost my 16-year-old son. His name was Chavan to senseless gun violence. And that was a very, very dark time of my life. And I found myself lost, you guys. And so, with that being said, I just recently went through his murder trial, which was in November of last year. And so, any of the healing that I had established going through that murder trial at the end of last year, it opened things back up. And I'm still trying to figure it out, trying to find a way to regain a meaningful way of living. After I lost my son, a couple of months later, I started a clothing line. The clothing line is called uh, Stay Fly Chavan, and it can be found at sfchavan.com. That's spelled sfchavan.com. And so when I lost him, I would start drawing at night. I couldn't sleep. Still have a hard time sleeping right now, but I would just draw at night. Most of the things would have angel wings in it. And I just found myself drawing. And so one day somebody asked me, I think one of my kids asked me, they was like, hey, you should start doing something with those drawings. And so I uploaded it one day and got a PDF file, and I started making hoodies. And my son, he was a funny, silly young man. He was born yellow complexion, born with blue eyes, and he was well loved, well liked. He played football for his high school and had a little part-time job, good grades, decent school grades, and he was set up by people that he thought that was his friends. And so one day he changed schools, and when he changed schools, he wanted to go back and get his shoes. And so he left to go get his tennis shoes. My baby must have left to go get his shoes about 6:30 in the evening. At 7:30 that night, my son had been murdered. And when I got there, he was already deceased. And I just know y'all, I kind of went blank. We don't think about losing our children. That's just something that never comes across our mind. And so I didn't have insurance at that time. And so I ended up basically losing everything trying to bury him. And so we just had to start over from scratch because, I mean, who would ever think that somebody would, kill their child? And so I did just go through that murder trial again, like I was saying, y'all, this November. And my son was 16 when he was killed, and the little boy that killed him, he was 15 years old. And I just, I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand why um, a child that age would be thinking of not just robbing somebody, but taking their life. And so that's where I'm at with it. And so I got this little podcast channel going, and I talk about, hey, baby, I talk about things. It's no particular topic. I just be lifing, and like I said, I'm just trying to regain a meaningful life. And I actually, in the event I started, after I lost my baby, I started a nonprofit, and it's called Mothers Involved Against Gun Violence. And so, everybody say, well, I know how you feel. I can understand how you feel. But in reality, nobody can really understand how that feels unless you're one of the people. Hey, hello, a little old man. My day has been pretty good. I kind of want to just get on here and touch up with the people that have been showing so much love to me. Uh, you know, with who I am, and why my reasoning for even doing the podcast. So my day was pretty good today. I was in the shop. We just moved, and I kind of, if y'all go on my page, I hand painted the floors. I just got up one day and started drawing, and I drawed the floors. And when I got through drawing the floors, I've been trying to, get everything together. But my day been pretty good. But I'm going to walk y'all out and show y'all the floors because I'm very, very proud of them. I just woke up one morning and was like, hey, uh, I'm just going to draw the floors myself. But y'all, as I was saying, I started this podcast as a way of grieving and just trying to find ways to just stay busy because they say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So I try my best to stay busy as possible. And like I was saying, I started the nonprofit. It's called Mothers Involved Against Gun Violence. And I have about 240 mothers in the city of Mobile that have lost their children. I offer counseling every third Thursday of each month. And you can find out more about that nonprofit at mothersinvolved.org. And they spell M. Making in the shop, the little clothing line shopping. And yeah, y'all, I'm kind of proud of it. And the seating station where I be doing my podcast. And that is my son, y'all, that I lost. Here's a bigger picture of him. But yeah, y'all, I just want to introduce myself. If you know a mother that have just don't know what to expect, I hope that you guys will share it and pass it along because I just feel like that it was the grace of God that let me continue to live in my right mind. So if y'all would subscribe and stay updated. And yeah, y'all, I still gotta tell y'all the story about the husband that won't let me see my sister. Still in that process. And yeah, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I love you all. Subscribe for the next show, for the next update. I usually go live on Saturdays at 12, and I did go live this Saturday at 12, but for some reason it's still saying uploading. So I wanted to just give you guys an update. I love you all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share, tell a friend, and follow. Thank you guys. Long live my son. Till next time. Bye, y'all.